Slow hymns flowed slowly through the sacred confines of the Cathedral of Our Saviour's Anglican Church, Ikenne, Ogun State, as gregarious guests gathered for the funeral rites of Madam Esther Osinowo, who answered the glorious call to the great beyond on Tuesday, 7th October 2014. She was aged 96. Friday, 30th January 2015, all roads then led to the small town of Ikenne as guests looking gay and glam in lovely fabrics. The more gentlemen and elegant women strolled into the cathedral where children, grandchildren and great-grandchildren were already gathered to celebrate a life worthy of emulation. They had all come to pay their last respects to Mama Osinowo. With processional hymn on the resurrection morning, Mama's lifeless body was rolled into the church, cushioned in a shiny casket, followed by her children. They were ushered in by the vicars and officiating ministers. Mama's children and grandchildren occupied the front pew. The first Bible lesson was taken from the book of Revelation by Right Reverend Babatunde Fadefoluwa Rotimi. In a short sermon, Right Reverend Michael Olushino Fakwe stressed on the good qualities of Mama and the legacies she left behind, enjoining all her offspring to borrow a leaf from her virtues and intrinsic worth. He also admonished guests to live a good life so that their end will be remarkable. Mama's children and grandchildren were then showered with prayers. This was followed by bountiful praises in thanksgiving as they were joined by guests in appreciating God for a life well spent. Crooned softly as Mama's remains was wheeled out of the church. The pallbearers gave an aesthetic performance with the casket, dancing and making merry. Mama Olayide Oshinowo's remains was then taken for interment. Charming-looking guests later converged at the field of Obafemi Awolowo Square in Ikenne, Ogun State for a lavish reception. The colorful throng of guests in their ashwebi gave a bonded feel as even the children were not left out of the tailored fineries. The open field was dotted with marquees that looked like giant marshmallows for the funeral revels. All of Mama's children treated their guests to the best of times with good music and mouth-watering meals. Standing out among these lots is one of Mama's grandson, Mr. Seun Ajayi, MD CEO of the memorable business chain. This therefore underlies why he was honored by classy guests and business associates. A connoisseur of notes with an array of fine drinks and sumptuous food and mesmerizing music from Prince Olu Justice and band, Mr. Ajayi went all out to give his grandmother a befitting burial.
My mom is special. I cannot see somebody like my mom again. I miss my mom so much.
My grandma was a very kind woman, very generous, and always jovial.
She's the best grandmom in the world. You know, since my childhood, I've known her as somebody that pampers children, and she has been doing that up to her old age. She has some slangs that is very unique. When she sees you, the first thing she says is "Alayonye, Morie o, Alayonye," and you know, when you see somebody that a parent, a grandmother that is really happy for you, you know. She prays for you all the time.
Mama is a good dancer and she really enjoys good life.
My great grandmother was a nice person. She danced every time she came to our New Year party. I hope her soul rests in perfect peace.
From Red Carpet TV, we say farewell to Mama Esther Osinowo, aka Morio,